Hello, good afternoon. Joan again, into my sewing room. I just wanted to show you a fabric haul. It wasn't very big, but I'm been focusing a lot on making some canvas, or not canvas bags, but bigger bags, shopping bags, purses, small bags. So I have now, when I go get my fabrics, if I don't see any good cottons, I've been reaching for the upholstery fabrics. And I came across this one. Let me open it up for you. It's really cool. Let me see. How would it go? I don't know. But anyway, it looks like this. Isn't that pretty? Now, when I saw that, I thought, wow, that would make great purses, a big giant purse or a smaller purse, whatever. But it's kind of like how I'm thinking right now. So, isn't that pretty? Yeah. So I don't know if this is a sample. It could be a sample. It could, somebody could have had their couch reupholstered in this, or chairs, whatever. But it is heavy, but I think it would be great as a purse or a big, like I said, a big shopping bag or carry bag, whatever. So that's what my plans are for this. Okay, so that's number one. I think it was $1.50 for this. So it's like maybe a yard long, I guess, maybe a yard. I could probably get several purses out of this one, depending on the size. And this one right here, now it's kind of a silky fabric, but I really like the texture of this fabric. And that's why I got it. This one was $2, and it's 1.75 yards, and it's 54 inches wide. And so when I pick up these fabrics, they're just got masking tape around them and with the prices. I like it because it has a great texture to it, and it feels it feels like somebody messed it up with water, and it's kind of like, it feels like a rayon fabric. Somebody was trying to sell it for $7. And so I don't know if it's actually an upholstery fabric. It's kind of I don't know. It could be even a crepe maybe. But I really, like I said, I really like the texture. And I think when I saw this, I thought, ooh, I could put some a stabilizer under it to make it so it's supported by a stabilizer, and then I could turn it into bags. It would be really pretty as a purse or a clutch purse, anything. I mean, because I just think it's pretty. Now this one here looks like, could be, it kind of looks like curtain material, but it's 54 inches wide and a 1 3/4 yard for $1.50. And I was kind of hesitant on buying this one, but I thought, when you're a quilter, or when you it has a real nice design on it, or if you're making bags, you want, a light and dark. So I thought this would be cute with maybe some solids. This one here is 27 inches by 59 width for 75 cents. It is kind of I don't know if you'd say it's a tweed. This one feels like curtain, like drapery material. This one has, I would say it's just some kind of woven. Obviously it's woven because it's all woven, right? But I liked it because it has like little white spots all over it. I mean, not polka dots, but they're kind of like half circle spots. I just liked it. I like the texture of it. This one right here is kind of a grayish silver color. It's a 1.5 yards by 40 inches, and it's $1.50. There again, it could be a nice purse fabric. I'm sure somebody feels like almost like fabric you'd use for like curtains. It's not as thick as upholstery fabric, but I would say they probably used it as curtain fabric. I think a lot of the stuff comes from upholstery, curtain upholstery places. This one is another upholstery fabric, and it has, you know, like prints where it's raised up, and then some embroidery work on it. Looks nice. It'd be cute as a purse. It's 50 cents. So I'm kind of like into purses right now. Been watching a lot of videos on purses, and I'm also saving fabrics for quilts, because the quilt that I'm going to be making for my niece, she wants what is it called? I want to say desert rose, but I don't think that's the name of it. It's not mauve, but it's similar to this color. And so her bedroom is this color. So I came across 3 more fabrics in that color, and these were 75 cents. And then this one is kind of a shiny fabric. I don't even know what it is. Maybe a polished cotton, but it's got flowers on it, roses and stuff. I just thought it was real pretty, and I thought it'd be great for her quilt. So that's what I do, is when I know I'm going to be working on a quilt, or a quilt will be coming up. I want to say desert rose, but I don't think that's the name of it either. And then this one is a plaid. I don't think, I mean, you know, yeah, maybe it is a mauve color, but maybe I can work it in. If not, I'll just put it on my shelf with one of these. Here is, oh, this I really like. It's called, I'm not too fluent with fabrics, as you can tell. I kind of go for like the textures. And this has kind of like a washed texture to it. It's not a petite. Petites, I have learned, like I was working on, this kind of looks like acid wash. Remember a long time ago when they sold jeans and they used, like they said, acid wash, or maybe it was a bleach. But anyway, to me this fabric looks like acid wash. And it's got darks and lights, and it's no pattern. It's just kind of there. But I really like it. I really like the texture. To me, it almost looks like a suede, you know, even though it's not suede, it's just fabric, but it's the way that they made the pattern on it. I just really like it. And there again, if you're doing, I can use it in this quilt that I'm making, but if you're doing a collage, this is a good texture for the collage, because it's got all these different colors. I mean, yellows and golds and lights and darks, whatever. So I like that. I say, let's see. This one is cool. I kind of thought about it for a minute. Kind of threw it around. It's 2 yards. I got it for $3. And I thought, oh, should I? But I like it. It's obviously it's I would say it's probably either an upholstery fabric or it is curtain, or maybe maybe they made it they used it maybe for upholstery, but it's burgundy and it has these little spots on it that is raised up, I don't know. I can't tell you what's I just liked it and I said, ooh, purse, bag. Yeah. I put like interfacing. I get interfacing and I put the interfacing, and then if I'm making bags, I'll use instead of putting interfacing on the lining of the bag, I'll use a foam in the front part of the bag, and that gives it the stability. Unless it's real silky. So like this one here is kind of silky. I would use a stabilizer in that, I think. And I have several different types. And when I buy at this, it's called Catholic Social Services, and all their money that they make goes to our community, and it helps out people in need. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that one, but this is where I buy my fabrics. And these fabrics have served me well. I've saved a whole lot of money, I feel, than going and buying brand new fabric at the different yardage stores. Although when I did do I have to on Maddie's quilt, since I could not find Minky at the stores, at the Catholic store, I did have to go buy it. It was normally $20 a yard. I had no idea how many yards I needed. I got, I think, 6 yards, and then that was in the aqua color. And then I got a purple one and a yard of purple and then a yard of teal. And, I never think about, well, I'm starting to learn, but at that time I had no clue, because that Minky was going to be the back of this quilt, and their priority in that quilt, it needed to be long enough to touch the floor. And I did put batting in it. And I wanted to quilt it. But it was I didn't have a frame at that time. And I did have my Juki. But it was so, I want to say loosey-goosey, because it just kind of slid all over, It's kind of like working with chiffon or something that's really, or silk. And so I did try to quilt it, but it just didn't work. And so I just hand tied it. And plus the batting, I was new to batting too. I'm still new to batting, but the type of batting, it was cotton batting, but it wasn't as good as I would have wanted it to be. So after talking to my friend, we came to conclusion that I should just hand tie it instead of trying to sew it. And this thing is like, it was huge. And so it's for a twin bed, but they wanted it all the way to the floor. Okay, so I used, I think those squares were like 15 inches, 15 by 16, something like that. And I used like 20. I believe I had 20 squares in there. And then, of course, the sashing in between. And then each square had white flannel around them. Yeah, it took me 4 or 5 months. I started in June. I just halfway into June, I started, after I was asked about it, and then started thinking about it, mulling around my brain and trying to come up with ideas. And that's when I started a book, just a little book to jot down my ideas and how I was going to do it or what I was going to do, and 5 different, 5 different ideas, the color, the theme, fabric, what kind of fabric, how big it's going to be, so I came up with those ideas. And I got this book idea again, from a quilter on YouTube, Last Homey House. She's in England or United Kingdom, I guess. Anyway, and that's what she did. But her book is huge. And so, but I'm doing the same thing. Like, I don't know where the book is, but it has I've saved all the little pieces of fabric that went on each quilt. And then in the book, I would title, the quilt, or, Maddie's quilt, or whatever. I don't remember what I did. And then put the dates. And every time I would go back, I would back into the book. I would redate it, what I'm doing. And then take like little samples of the fabrics and glue them in. So when I look back and 5 years, I said, oh yeah, here's Maddie's quilt, or here's Trey's quilt. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. So I got some more fabric here, and I'm saying it is probably heavy duty, either upholstery fabric or it is curtain, but it's kind of got, swirlies, vines, kind of a viney thing. It's gold. It's pretty. And then this one was a debatable. It's kind of a heavy duty, kind of canvasy fabric. I don't know why I got this one. It was, like when it was, should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? Oh, well, look at this. It says cut out fabrics. So it's called Frederick White. It was made in 2013, and it was on a bolt. So I think this is, looking at this, it kind of looks like it's got like a rubber backing. This must be like, those blackout curtain fabrics, I'm guessing. But I don't see why it wouldn't work really good in a bag, or a makeup bag or a utility bag, something like that. I saw a picture, or this one gal I watched. She lives in Australia. She makes bags, and she makes these shoe bags. And they're just so simple. And she uses fabric. And all her fabrics, she gets free. And she's got probably more fabric than I do. But she gets them all free. And she gets them from upholstery companies, And when they're upholstery fabrics are not fashionable anymore, the design, then they just give it all to her. And so she gets tons of it. I envy her. Okay, so here is a little silver one. Another great color for even an evening bag. You can make an evening bag out of this. And it's silver and gold, looks like anyway. And it was 75 cents. So you can get a couple purses out of this, you know, sell the purses for 30 bucks. So anyway. So when I see these, I automatically think, oh, I could do it with this. And the same way with these fabrics. When I see these fabrics, I think, oh, these would be great for quilts. And yeah, I have a lot of them, but I'm using a ton of them right now just for, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably a good 12 different colors for light, medium, and dark for my tree there. And that's just for the bark of the tree. It's like, oh gosh. Anyway, whatever. Okay, and here is a green one, and the green one is green, and it has triangles on it. And this is cool too. See? Another cool one. Well, and of course you can't pass up on Christmas, right? So I have a stash of Christmas fabrics. I have not used yet for. Well, actually, I did make some pillows for my living room for Christmas pillows. But anyway, these make this fabric here. How much was this? $2.50 or 2.5 yards. So yeah, this would be a great, you know, if you're making a Christmas quilt and you need a backer, you know, a kid's Christmas quilt. It's got it looks like, oh, it's green with red. Okay, so it's Santa Claus, and he is playing golf. So it's a Santa playing golf. Huh. So anyway, this would be great for a back of a quilt, maybe, you know, or a kid's quilt, or Christmas quilt, whatever. $2.50. 50 cents. Let's see. $1 a yard. Anyway, 50 cents or half a yard, $1 for. Okay, here is some more fabric. This tape is really hard to get off. But I gotta get it off so I didn't leave a mark. This is $1, 78. Anyway, this is kind of a really, it's a heavy duty fabric again, probably upholstery, curtain, plaid, browns. Be cute for something, for a bag. This is blue. The thing is too, though, when you buy fabrics from this Catholic store, or I don't know other places, but I've found. Now I have a lot of solids over there. I don't know if you can see them. Probably, yeah, I think you can. And anyway, I would like, they come out after St. Patrick's Day. Or I think what a lot of people do here, I don't know for sure, but they'll buy yardage, or they get bolts of yardage, and they use that on top of their tables, like for tablecloths. And then when they're done with them, they donate them. Now, some of the fabric is maybe 4 yards long. And I opened up one time and I noticed some grease spots on it. So that's kind of like, and it was just like in the center, or where somebody, you know, food got on or something. So I wash them and I just cut around the grease spots or the soil, you know. I wash them to get the soil off, of course, and I wash all this, but I'm just saying that I think that's what they, and you know, like weddings, and I never thought of that. I mean, it's kind of a cool idea, I guess, to some of these maybe churches or something, they do that. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. So here's some blue fabric. It's a little heavier than what I normally use. Maybe it's a broadcloth. I'm not sure. There again, it could be purses. It's not much. I think it cost me 75 cents. And then I have a little bit of yellow here for 50 cents. So, oh, it's yellow polka dotted. So once I throw these in the washer and they come out, a lot of it, you know, the whatever they put, sizing or whatever they put in this fabric, it'll come out and it'll be easier to work with. I don't think I would wash this upholstery fabric though, because unless it was super duper soiled or it really, really smelled bad, of course, I don't even think I'd buy it. Sometimes you buy fabrics there and they do have some kind of weird odor, and I think, okay, so where was this fabric at? You know what I mean? So I wash them. And then I also bought some of this. And I know people would say, so what are you going to do with that? What this is a canvas kind of thing for making rugs. Remember, you use that pole, you take yarn and you use that hook, and it's for hook, yeah, let's see, for making rugs, okay? So now, one of the gals I was watching, she would use the plastic canvas that we used to do needlepoint on. Not cross stitch, I think it was needlepoint. And I don't have any of that, I don't think, anymore. But I did see this. And what she used it for is the bottom of the purses. So if you are making a grocery bag and you want the just stability in the bottom of the bag, you would make a sleeve. So you would cut this 4 inches wide, however long the bag is, and then you would make a sleeve for it, and you insert this in the sleeve, and this would give the bottom of your bag stability so you can put your groceries in and stuff. So first, when I saw that, I thought, oh, I'm gonna get it. And heck, it's only $1. So how many bags can I can cut this up. How many bags can I use this for? It seems like quite a bit. So anyway, that's what I've done today. Oh, and I'll show you. In my last video, I was talking about our neighbor across the street. He comes over and he cuts our grass. His last name is William, so I'll call him Mr. William, although he's younger. Anyway, so him and his wife-to-be had a baby, and the baby was born premature. And so I've been collecting clothes, and I'm going to make a diaper bag, and I want to share that with you. And I'm just kind of making up the diaper bag as I go. So, and then I've been collecting clothes from the Catholic place and baby clothes. And so this is just a little bit of clothes. So what I'm doing is just these little things. I mean, this is a little bit bigger because the baby is quite small right now. But, you know, he'll grow into this. And this is Oshkosh. And he'll grow into this eventually. But anyway, so look at this little t-shirt. Now, I think the baby probably would fit this now. He's 2 pounds right now. And he has to stay in the hospital until in July. He gets out in July. But these little pants, you know, this is 12 months old, but cute. And none of them are stained. And what I'll do is I'll wash them. And then I'll put them in bags at the, age. Like I just gave him a big bag of clothes that I've been collecting. And I just put them, wash them, and then I put them in bags. Here's a little onesie. No, what is this? Anyway, little outfit. I forgot what it's called. And this, aren't these cute? Doesn't it make you want to have a baby again? No. But I've been saving them. I'll wash them and then I'll put them in bags. Here's another cute one. None of these are stained because I won't buy anything that is stained. Cute. And then, of course, socks. Little tiny socks. I mean, these are a little bigger than the little, but anyway, socks. So, yeah. And I made them 2 blankets so far. I have fabrics that I get from the Catholic store. So this fabric, I mean, it does have pink in it. You know, heck. It'll work, right? It's got little chickens on it and rattles and, oh no, chickens and ducks. Trains, carts. So, and then I put a blue flannel on the back. Nice little crib blanket, you know. And then I had some doggy fabric. I know it doesn't have any pink and blue in it, but I think it's kind of cute. You know, when he gets older, whatever. And then it's got a brown, because it's a little boy, brown flannel. So, and then I thought with the leftover fabrics of this one here, I was going to make them some burp back, you know, those burp pads, spit up pads, whatever it is, because I have some fabric for that. And I was really, I'm thinking, because, you know, everything is so expensive nowadays, you know, everything, you know, I don't tell you that. So I'm thinking of making diapers. I got I was at one time when my great-grandson was born, and I was talking to his mom, and I said, do you want me to make diapers? She goes, yeah, but you know, it's just, this time when I talked to this couple, I said, have you thought about the cost of diapers? And I'm sure they have, you know, yeah. So anyway, I thought of trying to make some of these diapers where you, they have snaps on them, and I have a gazillion snaps, so heck, why not, right? Anyway, so snaps, and it fits from newborn all up, you know, up to what, 12 months or 18 months, I'm not sure. But it's where, you know, the snaps, so the smaller they are, the higher up on the snaps. And then you use like waterproof fabric. I mean, it is a little spendy. So I've been trying to figure it out. I'm kind of like to go down that road just to help them out and figure out. I found a couple different types of patterns on YouTube or on my phone, on the internet, whatever. And so I'm just going to draw them out and cut it out and make a, you know, like a trial one to see how it works. I think like around the leg, you have to put in elastic, you know, but you know, I got elastic. Every time I go to this fabric store or to the Catholic store and I'm in the fabric area, I mean, I saw a sewing machine there for $25 and it was a Singer. And it was pretty new, but I didn't buy it because I have a machine here on the floor, I have one over here, and I have one here. So it would have been a great startup sewing machine, but I don't need no startup. I need like factory, industrial machines. Anyway, so I just thought it would be a nice gift to help out these people and these kids and their baby and help them out with diapers and whatever I can help them out with. It's a good thing. And it's, you know, especially the way our everything is today. So he comes and he does yard work for us and he mows the grass and stuff like that. We help him out that way. And he washes our vehicles and he helps me out with my chicken coops. And yeah, so anyway, well, it was good talk. I enjoyed this time. I don't know if you learned anything from this fabric haul, but you know, and it doesn't look like much, really. Maybe not to you, but to me, it's a lot of potential there. And I was telling my husband, I says, what am I going to do with all these bags that I'm going to be making? So I was thinking I should sell them. Maybe like him and I should rent a booth somewhere and I'll sell my bags and he can sell his antiques or whatever. It'd be kind of fun. Anyhow, I do have a bunch more fabrics down here and I have vinyls and all kinds of goodies. I can start making a bunch of different types of purses and bags. So it was good talking. I enjoyed my time. I hope that this, like I said, it was interesting to you. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Also, if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can make a comment. Subscribe. If you subscribe, then it'll pop up on your feed all the time when you go to YouTube, so you don't have to hunt for my channel. My channel is called Joan's Sewing Room, but it's hard to find my videos sometimes. I mean, the first one was called Bagel Quilt, as you all know. And then that was easy to find, but if I title them, you have to look for the title. So I don't know why that works that way. Maybe when I get like 100 videos, I don't know how it works. But anyway, I appreciate you watching my videos, and this has been fun. And also, along with subscribing and, you know, and comments and thumbs up, you can also ring the bell. And the bell is a notification bell. So like I said, if I post a new video, it'll let you know that I posted a new one. So, okay, good talking. Have a great day. Get plenty of rest. We need to rest. You know, enjoy a good book or go and do a little sewing. That's relaxing. To me, sewing is like puts me in a different world, and a creative world, a challenging world. That's what I like. I like to be challenged, and like this quilt or any of my quilts that I go to start to make, and I'm explaining it to my husband. He just doesn't get what I'm saying, but I know what I'm saying, and I'm working it out up here before it gets down here. So, all right, goodbye. Good seeing you. See you next time.